Hey guys, I am Kimani and I'm here with my wonderful friend and colleague Shelagh Brown. She is a herbalist and a soon-to-be licensed acupuncturist, and we are here today to share with you some wonderful information about how we can use herbs to support our grieving process. Okay, so part of the reason why we are here is to raise awareness of two things very important to each of us. The first for me is my crowdfunding campaign, which is entitled A Tuition Appeal for Global Health. You can find the link in the description below. And it is really an appeal for the support of my community to get me through school so that I can do some really important work, bringing naturopathic medicine and integrated medicine to underserved populations around the globe.
Hi guys, I'm Shelagh Brown, Western herbalist and soon to be licensed acupuncturist. I'm here to promote the South Seattle Free Herbal Clinic that myself and a fabulous group of herbalists and activists will be opening in South Seattle in the next few months in order to help reconnect our communities with nature, providing access to plant medicine and consciousness to those who maybe don't currently have it. Thanks so much for joining us. This is the beautiful Mimosa tree, Albreezia gilbesian, also known as Huanpi and Huanhua in Chinese herbalism. The Chinese have used this tree for medicine for thousands of years, and in Chinese culture it's referred to as the happiness tree. But we also use it in Western herbalism as it's naturalized all over the world now. You probably have seen these in a lot of places, and I also want to make mention that you don't want to get this mixed up with the Mimosa pudica, the sensitive plant. When you touch it and its leaves curl, they're in the same family, but they're two completely different plants. That's a tree, or this is a tree, and that's a plant. Back to our grief. We live in pretty traumatic times. We all have a lot of our own personal loss and grief to get through, as well as the trauma and grief of the world. So I look to my plant friends and allies to help me through all of that, and this has been one of the plants that has been the biggest ally to me. I use it in formula that a friend of mine and I make every year. It's called David Winston's Grief Formula, and it's the mimosa with hawthorn and rose. But I also like to use it as a single herb and in combination with other plants such as lemon balm, which is growing all along the bottom of it here, Melissa officinalis, another great medicine for our nervous system. And this kind of displays how plants can be in nature together, working in synergy, and that can also give us an idea of how we can use them in formula together. In Chinese medicine, the mimosa tree enters the heart and liver channel, and technically grief is stored in the lung, but the heart and the lung work in this chest area together. So if you're having this unresolved or just unrelenting grief that you're having a problem working through, especially if it feels heavy in the chest and epigastric region, this is your go-to medicine. This plant can help you ease through a lot of struggle and strife in life and bring you to a sense of balance. In Chinese medicine, we use both the bark and this gorgeous flower that makes you feel happy just by looking at it and touching it. It's so soft. The bark is the Huanpi. The flower is Huanhua. The bark is said to be more anchoring. It anchors that shin, which is our consciousness, and that's stored in the heart, causing things like anxiety, insomnia, related to the frustration in the liver. And then the flower is said to be more uplifting and light. So for that like overbearing type depression and sadness, I like to use them together in formula because often we experience both of these kind of emotions, the anxiety along with the sadness. There's different methods of preparation. In Chinese medicine, most of the time we decoct all of our herbs for pretty long periods of time, especially barks, a couple hours a lot of the time. So we'll make a really strong decoction concoction and drink it as a tea. I like to tincture this plant as well with alcohol and glycerin, both the the bark and the flower in tincture, and then formulate it with other tinctures to create something that I can take on a daily basis and carry around in my bag. But you can find mimosa products from herbalists around the country and world. Really great things are being made. But if you have one in your backyard or access to one, you can be drinking this tea every day. You can just come out, get some of the little barks from the little root bark here, the branches here, get yourself some flowers and make yourself a nice, relaxing, calming, nervine tea to help you lift all the weight of the world from you.